Whoa. That nigga was getting a lot of shit, boy. Especially that fumble. That nigga able to lay down, get up, and then run it in with his slow ass. That shit had me so hot.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
That shit had me hot as a motherfucker.
I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my old flex. Every day's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest.
Yeah, that's tough. That's big tough. Like I said, that's the homie, but damn, if it was closer, I'd be like, alright. Why? Like, what? Water bug? I've been seeing a lot of them on side. It probably just, that's probably what it was. It's just my bad, what's talking to me? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Ooh, man, that's a big difference. Cause like you said, it could go completely different. Yo, we're on the back, yeah, big. Right. Damn. Off a run? Yeah. That's
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lab.
damn.
Whole squad all dressing all black.
That sucks. You gotta having a game like that and then cut.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll
Don't know if he was
AFC
gonna come back.
champions, Cincinnati Bengals.
This is his fluky
taking on
ass
the
match.
AFC champions,
Anything
the
could
New
happen,
Orleans
but
Saints.
still. And you was driving on that last drive, right?
I'm Brandon Gaudin. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used, honored. Because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it. It's done. The only talking they have to worry about now is post-game, and they hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see. You know, both sides coming with a game plan to start. We'll see how the adjustments are made throughout because there are always adjustments in this game.
I want to see if they come out conservative, trying to minimize errors, or if they have enough confidence to attack early and try and take advantage of the other team's nervousness.
That'd be the That'd be the worst when you're losing like that.
They'll run on first down. Myrick, he'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Oh, I know he was hating that.
On second down now, Myrick.
I hated it.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big
I thought he
they
dropped
think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
He's the X Factor. I got an X Factor running back already. That's my rookie
X Factor. 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go
he's
back
the
to
power back. He's going to have
what he told
arm
us?
bar and
Some
some other
teams,
shit.
I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Gee. Yeah, that's what I would have thought they would have gave you arm bar.
Brissett on first down. Open man is Trey Burton. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. We don't want this. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Throwing on second and 14. Brissett. From the left side, it's complete.
Oh, that's my
And he's got
fault.
another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On first down, Woodward. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing
Used to be
league.
in
I thought this
finals.
was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the
I think
memo,
so.
and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play call. And you go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Back-to-back stretches.
An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
You playing baseball?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
57 Mike. Mike 57.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay, rookie.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there.
Oh,
But
shit,
how
I
about the
forgot.
whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just
Yeah,
taking
he's
care of
been
business to make sure no
No,
one can
it's
get
not
there and
that. I
disrupt it.
forgot
Is the
about
biggest
my
key to
receiver
left
being.
tackle?
Without a doubt. Control
Yeah,
that
expected.
edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
57. Three bucks.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Brooks to throw on 2nd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it.
No, I read it. I read it
once. But you have to know where the sticks
I
are
don't know.
on 3rd
Maybe I
down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
Yeah,
So
I did, because
unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick, But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me.
He ran it 3 times. Nobody up, probably. Everybody probably asleep right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right there, 54. Right there, 54 Mike. Here it comes.
Here's Brissett. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And got his man complete. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs. And pretty much any play
he didn't come up. You see, no, nigga, that.
But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about
yeah,
that
my
one?
nigga didn't come.
Great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll run on 1st down. Woodward.
Come on with the
credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At first.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Right there.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. And he's got his man on the out route. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Brissett from the gun on 3rd.
No,
that will be incomplete.
Here are the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he has got it.
Oh, that's a pick.
5 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Nigga, I was on.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now the 2nd down throw on target, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Taking it about the 16. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a give right side. Woodward. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Here we go. Here we go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. Hey, what's that? What's that? Check right 54. Right 54. Rip right, rip right.
On second and 7, Brissett. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Woodward. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On second and 9, Brissett. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Right there, 54 Mike. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Brissett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
They'll run on first down. Myron. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Push him back. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. 57's the Mike. Mike 57.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw on third down, Brooks. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
No! You gotta be fucking kidding me.
14 seconds remaining.
Oh, my God.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Madden.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
That fucking that safety was about to go and play the Bernie.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Man.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll keep it on the ground. Woodward.
Run stretch.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, I do. Oh, I am.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
I don't know, whoever the fuck I'm playing, FOL.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Try to extend this win streak to 4-0.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I'm sorry, Clemens. You're not a starter anymore,
He can do
bro.
more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play,
Clemens
how about
talking
that
about
tackle
he
we just
mad
saw?
that
Pretty
he ain't
nice.
getting the ball, but I'm like,
Now
what?
set.
I don't know what to tell you.
Give me that,
Into
nigga.
heavy traffic.
Thank you, because I know it was coming.
Picked off right around the 43.
Good shit.
Start with
I'm
great
hoping
field
the
position
Panthers.
at the 41-yard line. First
Are you playing the
possession of
Panthers?
third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they
That
wanted.
nigga got some lucky shit. I beat that nigga. That nigga beat me by 3. Remember last year, I lost a whole bunch of games by 3 fucking points.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about
I don't
teams
know what it is. These Tennessee Titans, nigga, they said, nigga, last year, we gonna ball out.
Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his
I've been doing that with
Give him
that nigga.
7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Yeah.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one goes to the
Bang that
15,
nigga.
and the Bengals get a first down.
Yeah, that thing. I keep forgetting that
When
English
you
right
pass
there. It's
really
not the
well,
fast
you
one.
gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second
Yeah, I see
down.
73 out
If
there
you're a
trying to
football
get
guy,
busy.
that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
This nigga's trying to shoot or something,
Athleticism,
anything after
they
this?
created some nice space for him.
I think it's sleep with it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Myrick.
Riley just jumped on.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
I sent him an invite. I don't know if he's going to get on,
there,
bro.
now they're left with a third and about 4 for first.
He playing Nathan Drake. Looks like he's playing Uncharted.
They'll run it now.
Come on, y'all let him, man. If I get to the outside, that's a touchdown.
Yardage to the 10.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why that nigga was sending me a fucking invite to the game, man.
Maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
That wasn't about to pass. I was like, let me run this
And
shit.
no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
You got to do a lock up and beat
how they attack him here. That pass play wound up for negative yardage.
Who you playing,
Here's
Shotyme?
second and 11.
This nigga screen. You about to do that shit again. Look, oh, my God.
To throw, Brissett.
That nigga do the same fucking play
Get it all the
over
way
and
up
over.
about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
He just ran that same play, huh?
Yeah, he do that same play.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
Brissett to throw on first. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Wow.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for the Saints. 52 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the Super Bowl. As his guys are able to regain the lead.
Do whatever I wanted to.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They got Jillian as the kicker.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He's a punter. Why you didn't finish out the season and find
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Man, I just played PJ and that shit took a lot out of that nigga. That shit annoyed the fuck out of me.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete.
This shit right here.
Showed off the arm.
No, I told him I was
strength there,
leaving.
but to no avail. Second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too
The nigga blitz, nigga, 3 out of the motherfucking 4 downs, nigga, every fucking damn near every possession.
On second down.
Nigga, every time I got him at 3 wide, nigga, that nigga was sending everybody. Nigga, besides just 2 safeties and his DBs. Nigga got to the point where that shit just annoyed the fuck out of me.
Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Push that nigga another 10 yards.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Myrick. The 20.
Come on, reach the fuck out for that, man.
For the Bengals. 43 yards.
how'd you get caught,
So down
though?
inside the 5-yard line, I have to say, really just a poor job defensively.
Bro, you better run that bitch again in a power formation with that big-ass nigga, bro.
Give credit to the offense.
Oh, come on, Myrick. Why didn't you go for it?
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's...
You see how the running back didn't... He went...
Yeah, he just moved right out the way.
If he would have blocked him, that's a touchdown.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
They didn't block
And
nobody.
he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up third down. Brooks gonna throw on third.
Nigga, damn,
Let's
near
go.
forgot to screen that shit in FOL.
Bengals from 6 yards away.
Good pass.
As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes the defense tough to find the little guys.
I'm trying to pick unless I know I can get the pick.
Everyone, nigga, don't you let that nigga breathe, you hear me?
Even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet.
That's what's gonna happen, but you were either gonna get sacked or you were gonna throw the ball
when
away.
you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
You had the #1 defense, I thought, too, bro.
Oh, I did.
The gun,
I
Brissett.
wanted to see what they was here for, man.
This one into the hands of Burton. His second
Man, I wanted
catch
to
of the
stay,
Super
man.
Bowl
And then I ain't gonna front. It was also nigga got tired of like making time for them motherfuckers.
Throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal
I
to
left
me.
too,
I'm
though,
gonna keep
so I know
firing.
what it's like. I was frustrated, too. Like, fuck that league. I'll trade back. I like our team, man.
Yeah.
I'm filtering too much.
On 1st and 10,
I'm
Brissett.
done with
Let's
finding.
go.
And this is going to be
I
intercepted.
don't know. I think about it on 21, but I'm down with finding some perfect play this year.
We'll go out to the 42-yard line.
I get y'all to cross
So
that
back
run.
in for a momentum
Mac
switch.
Wilson.
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Go, nigga.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Well, that last
I
one
mean,
makes
we're in
this
the
a
first.
100-yard
I've
night.
just had 2
loved the way
lighters.
he's hit the
Nigga, and
holes.
lost
He's
them
been
both.
quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he is
That
brought
nigga should
down
have
at
been
the
out of
22
there.
after a gain
Out
or
of
2,
there.
and it brings up
Nigga.
2nd down.
That nigga should have been
I
out.
know most of the time the
Broken
ball's in the
net,
air,
nigga,
you're thinking
snap,
wide
snap.
receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big
you
part of any
What
pass
you
offense
talking about,
nowadays.
son?
On 2nd
I
down.
don't know. I'm just fucking with Bucks fans. Keep
The
on.
big boys up
Lord.
front. They're going to stop him
Lord,
right
right,
at the line.
nigga.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
Yeah,
He is
FOL
well over
last
300
season.
pounds. He's a big man.
Let's go.
He's caught at the 7. His second catch in the
Okay.
Super Bowl, and it's good
That
enough
nigga
for
got
a first
excited.
down.
The goal for any offense versus
Thread
his
that
own
needle right
defense,
there, nigga.
find the holes where
Great
guys are
pass.
available. And
Okay,
put
you
the
ain't
ball
got
on
to
the
talk aggressive to
receiver
me.
before any
I ain't
defender
did
can
nothing
stop
to you.
and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead.
And
So
stretch
how
that nigga
worried
back
are
the
you
next
about the
way.
6?
Nigga, I don't give a
You're
fuck.
not
I'm
very
going back the
worried
other
about
way.
if you're
Stretch
confident in your
left,
kicker.
bitch.
And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, Your kicker puts
Nobody
it
on my
through
team
the post as the
blocked.
clock hits zeros.
Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Ozzy, y'all let it run all the way down to 2 minutes.
Oh, shit.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Gotta hit my kicker for a minute.
Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Lock up, nigga, let's
The
go.
Saints offense
Win
on the
this shit.
field, ready
You
to
want one
get
in
their
here
drive
yet?
started.
Yeah, nigga, so nigga, tonight you is. Nigga, let's go.
On first down.
You know what he's gonna do, stretch it, nigga.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be
Yeah,
second
nigga,
down.
stretch it. Because you bring that nigga over there doesn't mean it's gonna be anything else, nigga.
Wow.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Stretch it, yeah, nigga. You know it's coming.
That one a first down
Nigga,
pickup of
nigga,
8.
it's coming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't pick the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from the
Do whatever
36
you
now,
want to do,
first
man.
and 10.
Win this motherfucker. Fuck you. Do whatever you want to do, nigga. Nigga. Spy you, niggas if you want all that shit, nigga.
Let's go. Oh!
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's
Oh,
often
that's
unusual
defense.
for the team that lost it to get it back.
Same defense,
Because
back-to-back.
this is the quarterback. The ball
Right,
gets away
why
from
not?
him. Everyone else is trying to execute
Why
what
in
they're
the
supposed
fuck
to do
do
on
they
offense. They're
go
usually
all-
looking in the other
oh my
direction,
gosh.
downfield, or
And
moved
why
away
is it a
from it.
motherfucker?
In
Why
this
is the
case,
clock
though,
not
the
running?
teammate is able to come up with
Yeah,
the ball.
what? Oh, he called time out.
They'll look to throw.
I don't
Go,
understand why
baby.
nigga
He's
has the
taken
ball.
down.
Not doesn't have the ball, but the ball is coming to him and this nigga steps
Run that shit.
back.
In there
Run
to
that shit
drop
again.
him as
Run,
that
look.
clock
Sped it up,
continues to
nigga. Run
run.
that shit again. You got me fucked up. That, nigga. Look at it out here, nigga. You niggas trying to play me, nigga. You can't play me, nigga.
Oh, that's a pick.
Incomplete.
One more.
Good play call there. Now it's fourth down.
So another big shot dodge there defensively. Now just
One more.
one completion away.
They
from
run it,
salting
run
away
it
this
again if you
victory.
want,
I know
nigga.
this
What he gonna
feeling.
do?
They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
In this game, nigga. Get you this motherfucker. Get you one. Get you one, Showtime.
Now Brissett on fourth down. Now a desperation throw. Deep
Let's
to-
go!
Crusher there as it's intercepted.
Okay, this nigga acting like he in a Super Bowl. You in a Super Bowl over there, nigga?
That one,
Oh, the Super Bowl, nigga. Let's go then,
Perfect
nigga.
season, nigga. Perfect motherfucking season. Let's go.
Nigga.
as this is
Let's
definitely
go,
not his
nigga.
best throw.
You know what time it
Wind
is,
up
nigga.
being
Win this
intercepted.
motherfucking. Call it a
Down to a
motherfucking
knee
night,
here.
nigga.
The defense still with a couple
Understand
of
what I'm saying?
timeouts. We'll see if
Let's
they
fucking
want to
go.
use them.
Kneel, nigga. Victory motherfucking formation, nigga. Sorry, bud.
Hell yeah, nigga. Picture time.
Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.
Them 16-0
go.
champion. The
And
19-0.
when this
Let's
moment
go.
comes,
Perfect
I
season.
think you look back at
Good
all the
shit,
blood,
bro.
sweat, and tears, the
Thank you,
offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and
My
rarely
pass rush,
do we
it
have a
came
team
through
that
at
hoists
the
the
end.
Lombardi Trophy. They didn't have their share of bumps along the way. Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
That one hand catch he did, that shit pissed me off. My rookie though, I can't wait for this
And
nigga
they
to
are
get
the
that.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi
Clowney is
Trophy
the,
is theirs, and so
player
are
of the
bragging
game.
rights
2 sacks, 2
for an
tackles.
entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
That's the picture. Second-year quarterback.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Perfect.
On third and long. Oh, he's got that right. Complete. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Let's fucking go.